from the Phantom Studio somewhere south of Victoria Island. This is NQL. Not quite legal, not quite live, but definitely real. And I am your host, David Miller, bringing the news to music lovers on Facebook. And that news, first of all, is that today, it's October 19th, 2025, and the time in Arizona is 8:32 a.m. And a new playlist has been created. And that playlist is called 1,000 Teardrops. And that one was inspired by, I gotta admit, over the last week or two, Tammy and I have been in the mood to have just music going rather than having TV constantly going all the time. Kind of cut out some of that visual and whatever background to just music, mellow music. And so we've gone to actually Pandora and I set up a station called Shadowfax Radio. It's all very mellow, very instrumental music all the time. And so that was the inspiration for 1,000 Teardrops, which is all very similar music. And that will post again Monday, October 20th at 12 o'clock noon. And the JPG copy of the text list will appear at 10 a.m. on Monday, October 20th, 2025. So I have that. In the background is it's a tune it's called Leaves Soften. It's one of those ones that I actually let Watcha create. And as you can see to my right side, I switched from the usual graphics to the music, the mixer basically. Where the music is created. And as you can see, this is not a text-based tune. Each of those segments, I don't know if I can point out, I have the mouse turned off, so it highlights a little bit. Okay, so those are some of the elements that play. The ones that are highlighted, cosmic bass, and now this one switched to sometimes. Those are the specific cells playing, and those are the specific sounds playing right at that time. And if I switch to, say, for instance, cosmic bass, oops, I should switch to Metal Wings. So switch to Metal Wings, you'll see how there's another graphic to the right of those cells, and that's that particular cell and the instruments, and see how they kind of blinked. That's the moment when those play. So when it highlights, or it looks almost like it dims out a little bit, that's the point where a note is played on those sounds. So Metal Wings, and Metal Wings are anyway. Don't want to get into too much detail. Anyway, that's how this thing is playing out. And down here we just switch to BP3 low, and so that goes. Up top we switch to piano trails. Up top is the main sounds. This first one is kind of what is controlling the tempo and the key, the tempo and the key that everything else is playing in. So all of them are kind of independent, but Piano Trails was the first one to be the lead, you could call it. So that it would play a note, and then each of the other sounds, the ones that are highlighted, would then the watcher would calculate the probability that the next note would play, and they would play that note. So much for more lectures on watcha. Basically, for anyone who might still be interested in watcha, I know I push it a lot. It's one way I can make what I think it can be beautiful music at times, because I'm not, and I don't play any instruments. I don't sing. I don't dance. But I do love music, and I love the idea of playing music, or playing with music, I guess you could say. And I have always been a bit fascinated with computer technology, which watcha relies heavily on is computer technology, not AI. Once again, watcha, the makers of watcha, are quick to point out that this is not AI. This is simply computer algorithms. And the thing is, it has its own and the whole watcha is text-based, and it has its own programming language. You can get into that programming language and affect the music. So there I have that. It's time to go back to so 1,000 Teardrops, appearing Monday, October 20th at 12 noon. And the text JPG, appearing Monday, October 20th at 10 a.m. Have a good life, and I will see you in the future.